Now let's have the solution of linear systems and also to determine whether a system is determined, underdetermined, or overdetermined. We have here the different types of linear systems according to number of equations and unknowns. Okay, a determined linear system has equal number of equations and number of unknowns. We call that a determined linear system. For example, I have here 2x plus y equals 5, and then x minus y equals 3. This one is determined because you have two equations and two unknowns. What else? Suppose that I have here 3x minus 3y plus z equals 5. And then let's have y minus z equals 2. And z equals negative 1. This is still a determined linear system because you have three equations and three unknowns, x, y, z. Even though there is a missing x, y here, that implies that the coefficient of them is 0. Correct? Pero hindi na natin ilalagay yon, obviously. It's already obvious. Next, underdetermined linear system. Ito naman, it has fewer equations than unknowns. Example, 2x minus y minus z equals 2, and then x plus y plus z equals negative 1. This is an underdetermined linear system because we have two equations and three unknowns. Next, we have overdetermined. This one is opposite the underdetermined. You have more equations than unknowns. Suppose that I have here 5x minus y equals 3, x plus y equals 5, and 2x minus y equals 1. This one is overdetermined linear system. Now let us answer the following. Solve for the linear systems using elimination, substitution, or comparison. Identify the type of system. First, we have 3x minus 2y equals 14. X plus 2y equals negative 2. We can already say that it is a determined linear system because two equations, two unknowns. And aside from that, this one is an independent linear system. Why? Because there is no relationship between the two lines. Now, how can we say that it is consistent or inconsistent? We have to solve for it. Okay, I'm gonna solve this using elimination by addition. Because as you can see, we have negative 2y and positive 2y here. So, it is convenient to just simply add them. Adding the equations, we will have 4x equals, you have here, positive 12. Therefore, x is equal to positive 3. Now, what are we going to do? Let us solve for y. We have here equation 1, equation 2. Substitute x to equation 2, any of them. I choose equation 2. You have here x plus 2y. Kopyahin muna natin. Equals negative 2. You have 2y equals negative 2 minus, substituting the value, we have 3. Okay, solving for it further, we have 2y equals negative 5. Y is equal to negative 5 over 2. Therefore, the solution set of this one is the set containing the ordered pair 3, negative 5 over 2. Take note that when you write a solution set, you include them in braces. Okay? Because we're talking about sets. So, since there is a solution, we can say that this is consistent. This is the graph of the system. As you can see, the red one is the graph of 3x minus 2y equals 14, and the blue one, x plus 2y equals negative 2. They will intersect at here, 3, negative 2.5, or 3, negative 5 over 2. Next that we have is x minus y equals 4 and 2x minus 2y equals 8. You can see that they have the same, they are multiples of each other. The second equation can be produced by multiplying 2 to both sides of equation 1, correct? And aside from that, we can simplify first equation 2. Now, what will happen if I'm going to write 2 here and make this 8 and subtract it? There will be no equation at all. So, what is the best thing to do? Okay, this one will be transformed to this. Your equation 2 will be like this. So, it is already redundant. So, it will now be x minus y equals 4, which becomes underdetermined, correct? Now, what happens if we have here a single line? We have a single line that, we have a single line here, and as you know, there is infinitely many. Okay, in the beginning, it is determined, dependent, and for the solution, paano natin makukuha yung solution ng x minus y equals 4? We are going to make use of parameter. Let y be equal to t, where t is any real number. Now, since t here will become constant, ang mangyayari dito, we have x minus t equals 4. Therefore, x is equal to 4 plus t. And y is now equal to t. So, meaning to say, your t here will be constant. It may assume any value, any real number that you want to assign. So, we have the following solution set. So, the solution set, therefore, we have the following solution set. The solution set is it's a set containing the ordered pair 4 plus t, t, such that t is any real number. Since we have here infinitely many solution, this one is consistent. Ilagay din natin yon. For number 1, you have a unique solution, and here you have infinitely many solution. In particular, we can let t be equal to 0. So, when t is equal to 0, what is x and y? When t is equal to 0, x is equal to 4, and y is equal to 0. So, this is your particular solution. This is the graphical representation of this system. As you can see, I have here the parametric solution, 4 plus t, t, and we have a slider which represents the parameter. So, since this is a slider, it can assume any real number. So, as you can see, this parameter will cover entirely the line, and you can deduce from this that indeed, the linear system has infinitely many solutions. Okay, we have here the linear system with 3 unknowns and 3 equations. Then, at first glance, we can now say that it is determined. And also, as you can see, walang dalawang equations dito, at least 2 equations that are multiple of each other. So, this is independent. Now, to check whether consistent or inconsistent, we're going to solve this. Okay, we have equations 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Using equation 1, we have here x plus y plus z equals -4. And then we have from equations 1 and 2. Okay, we have x plus y plus z equals -4 and x plus 2y minus 3z equals 5. Let's eliminate x by subtraction. So we will have here -y plus 4z equals -9. Okay, y here is equal to -4z minus 9. Y is equal to positive 4z plus 9. So this is equation 4. Now substitute y to equation 3. We have 2x minus 3 times the quantity 4z plus 9 minus z equals -7. So you have 2x minus 12z minus 27 minus z equals -7. Next, we have 2x minus 13z equals, we have -7 plus 27, so that will be positive 20. So let us now solve for x. Our x here, 2x equals 13z minus plus 20, and then x is equal to 13z plus 20 all over 2. Okay, so we have x and y already in terms of z. Equation 5. We can now substitute these x and y to any of the three equations. So, suppose that, let's substitute that to equation 1. To substitute x and y to equation 1. Okay, you have 13z plus 20 all over 2. This is your x. And then plus 4z plus 9, your y. And then plus z equals -4. Clearing out the fraction by multiplying both sides of the equation by 2 so that this will be gone. So you distribute that here. You have 13z plus 20 plus 8z plus 18 plus 2z equals -8. Solving for z, what will we get? We have 13 plus 8 plus 2. You have 23. Z equals, what will that be? -20 minus 18 minus 8. So you have here -46. Therefore, z is equal to -2. Solving for x and y, substitute lang natin to dito sa equations 5 and 4. So, therefore, x is equal to 13 times -2 plus 20 all over 2. So, you have -26 plus 20 all over 2. So, you have -6 divided by 2. Therefore, x is equal to -3. And last but not the least, we have y. Y is equal to 4z. So, our z is -2. 4z plus 9. Okay, you have -8 plus 9. Therefore, y is equal to positive 1. Therefore, the solution set is an ordered triple, XYZ, negative 3, positive 1, and negative 2. This is a consistent system with unique solution. It has a unique solution because, as you can see, it only produces one ordered triple. This is the graph of the linear system. As you can see, we have here three different planes that intersect at only one point here. So what is that point? Our answer is x is equal to negative 3, y is equal to positive 1, and z is equal to negative 2. So here it is. This one, the color violet one. This. Next, let's have here an underdetermined linear system. Because you can see that we have... This one is underdetermined. Because as you can see, we have equations and 3 unknowns. And there is no dependence as well. So this is independent. Now, how will we solve underdetermined systems? As you can see on example number 2, we let y be a parameter, meaning to say it may assume freely any value. It becomes a free variable. So in this case, we are going to let one of them be a parameter. Always remember that here in this introductory lecture, the parameter will be the last variable, the z. Because that may change when we discuss rank and nullity in lecture 9. So, what happens? Let z be equal to t, where t is a real number, any real number. Always remember that you introduce or describe anything that you introduce, okay? You describe it. So, what happens to our system? It becomes like this. 2x plus 5y plus 2t equals 4. And 4x minus 10y minus t equals 10. Correct? Now, since t here is already a constant, we can move it to the right side of the equation. So, our system will be like this. 2x plus 5y equals 4 minus 2t, and then you have 4x minus 10y equals 10 plus t. Okay? Now, we can proceed to eliminate either x or y. As you can see, this one is already a determined linear system because your t here is no longer a variable but taken already as a constant. Okay. Suppose that we want to eliminate y. So, let's multiply 2 to both sides of the equation so that they will have the same coefficients. So, we have 4x plus 10y equals 8 minus 40. And then 4x minus 10y equals 10 plus t. We can now eliminate y by addition. So, what will be the resulting equation? Meron na tayong x. Our x will be 8x equals 18 minus 3t. Therefore, x is equal to 18 minus 3t all over 8. Okay? Let us now solve for y. Let us substitute x to equation 4. Okay, so equation 4, we have 4 times, ayan, yung ipapasok natin, 18 minus 3t all over 8. Okay, that is 4x minus 10y equals 10 plus t. Okay, this will already be over 2. So, let's just simplify it. You have 18 minus 3t. We can actually divide. You have 9 minus 3 over 2t minus 10y equals 10 plus t. Clearing out the fraction by multiplying 2 to both sides of the equation, we will have 18 minus 3t minus 20y equals 20 plus 2t. Solving for y, I will have negative 20y, and then you have 2 followed by 5t, correct? Therefore, y is equal to 2 plus 5t all over negative 20. Y is equal to negative, we can put the negative here. Negative 2 plus 5t all over 20. Tama ba? Okay, this is correct. So, this is already our answer in the parametric form. So, our solution set is a set containing the ordered triples x, y, z. You have 18 minus 3t all over 8, comma, negative 2 plus 5t all over 20, comma, t. Saan galing yung t? Eto. From the beginning. That is our z. Such that t is any real number. So, this is our general solution. For particular solution, when t is equal to 0, what is our solution? X is equal to 18 divided by 8. So, that is 9 over 4. Y is equal to negative 2 over 20, negative 1 over 10, and z is equal to 0. Okay, you can actually have a lot of particular solutions. There will be infinitely many particular solutions. Therefore, we can now describe the system as consistent with infinitely many solutions. Okay, this is the graph of the underdetermined linear system. As you can see, they intersect at a line. This line is their intersection. So, as you know, there's a lot of points along a line. Now, let us graph it using the parameter that we used. Okay, this is the parametric answer. This is our parametric answer, as you can see. It now traces the line. So that is your solution set. Last example, we have an overdetermined linear system. You have 2x plus y equals 5, negative 3x plus 6y equals 0, and 7x minus y equals 10. At first glance, we can already say that it is overdetermined and independent. Okay. As you can see, we have here the second equation. Take a look at that. Equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. The second equation, you have negative 3x plus 6y equals 0. So, from equation 2, negative 3x plus 6y equals 0. So, we will have here negative 3x equals 6y. Negative 6y. Dividing both sides of the equation, we will have x is equal to positive 2y, okay? Substitute x to 1 and 3. Okay, sa equation 1, I will have 2 times 2y plus y equals 5. So, you have 4y plus y equals 5. 5y equals 5. Y is equal to 1. In equation 3, we have 7x. Okay, substitute na natin. 7 times 2y minus y equals 10. You have 14y minus y equals 10. 13y equals 10. Y is equal to 10 over 13. As you can see here, it says that y is equal to 10 over 13. That is also equal to positive 1. So, we have here a contradiction. Because as you can see, 10 over 13 is not equal to positive 1. So, there should only be a unique solution if there is. So, this one is inconsistent. The solution set of this one is a null set. The last one, we have the overdetermined linear system. I graphed it here in the 3D space. However, we can still see it at on the XY plane. So, let's have here another color. As you can see, the lines do not intersect at a single point. Therefore, it has no solution. Let's answer the following guide questions. Number 1, can you find a consistent underdetermined linear system? Consistent underdetermined linear system? Yes, we can. For example, example 2 and example 4. For example, I have 2x plus y equals 5. A single equation. And 3x minus y plus z equals 2. X plus y plus z equals 2. So, these two are not parallel to each other. So, there will definitely be a solution here. Second, can you find a consistent overdetermined linear system? Overdetermined. We can. For example, we have x plus y equals 2. Let's just find another equation that is equivalent to this. Let's say 3x plus 3y equals 6. And aside from that, another one or any line either intersecting to this or simply the same. Let's say 4x plus 4y equals 8. Okay, this one has infinitely many solutions. Third, can you find an inconsistent underdetermined linear system? Underdetermined, so meaning to say they must be parallel. 5x minus 3y plus z equals 2. And then let's have the same left-hand side of the equation. So, they will be parallel planes. So, but the right side must be different. Let's say negative 10. Next, so the answer here is yes, yes, yes. Fourth, can you find an inconsistent overdetermined linear system? Yes. So, suppose that we have here 2x minus y equals 3. And then, I will multiply this. And then, we have 2x minus y equals 5. 2x minus y equals 10. This is overdetermined and at the same time, they have no solution because they are all parallel to each other. Aren't they? Now, you can move to lecture 1.1. Thank you for listening.